In late October 2025, tragedy struck Nelson Mandela University in Eastern Cape, South Africa. A 19-year-old student, Sesona Enhle Mboza, was found dead at an off-campus residence. Her death sent shockwaves across South Africa, igniting anger, sorrow, and questions about how our institutions protect students, especially women, from gender-based violence. This is the story of a young woman whose life ended far too soon, and the painful truth that followed. Sesona, also known as Enhle, was a bright, driven 19-year-old second-year Bachelor of Arts student at Nelson Mandela University. Friends described her as warm-hearted, creative, and passionate about helping others. Her mother described her as very smart and self-aware. Like many young South Africans, she had dreams to graduate, to uplift her family, and to build a better future. But behind her beautiful smile, Enhle faced a nightmare that no student should ever endure. According to police reports, on the night of the 26th of September 2025, a 19-year-old NMU student reported being raped at an off-campus residence in Reuben Crescent, Summerstrand. The suspect, believed to be a fellow student at NMU, was arrested on 28 September 2025 and later released on bail on 10 October 2025. The case was handed to the Family Violence, Child Protection, and Sexual Offenses Unit for investigation. While investigations continued, the alleged perpetrator remained free and, according to students, was still seen on campus. For the survivor, that meant constantly reliving the trauma. Just over a month later, tragedy struck. On 31st October 2025, Nelson Mandela University confirmed that Sesona Enhle Mboza had died by suicide at an off-campus residence. Her body was discovered that Friday, though reports suggest she may have passed away days earlier. Police confirmed that Enhle had been the same student who opened the rape case in September. Her mother is devastated.
It's the most heartening thing that can happen to any parent, where you I don't think there's any human being that wants to get a call that your loved one is no more, especially a child that you had so much hope for. She was so smart and so self-aware. I remember straight after the incident, she called me at 3 a.m. in the morning crying, telling me what happened, the strength it takes for someone to say something. And she told me all about it, and I was so sad.
Advocacy groups and those close to her believe that she took her life after feeling unsupported and re-traumatized. While the university did not officially link the two events, the timing and the silence spoke volumes. Following Enhle's death, grief turned to outrage. Students from Nelson Mandela University marched, demanding accountability and stronger action against gender-based violence. They accused the institution of failing to protect survivors and called for the suspension of the accused student and revocation of his bail. In a statement, NMU said it was heartbroken by the loss of 5 students in just 3 weeks, including Enhle, and that counseling and trauma support services had been made available. But for many, those words came too late. Enhle's story is not isolated. Every year, thousands of South African women, especially students, face sexual violence, harassment, and institutional silence. Gender-based violence remains one of the country's gravest crises, and for every name we know, there are countless others whose stories never reach the news. Sesona Enhle Mboza was more than a statistic. She was a daughter, a friend, and a dreamer. Her story must not fade into silence. If you or someone you know is struggling after trauma or thoughts of self-harm, please reach out for help. May her soul rest in peace. This is True Crime 24/7. Stay safe, stay aware.